All right, what's going on YouTube? Back again. Cobb box. Downpipe. Downpipe going to be installed with the turbo back. A couple of caveats early on. Per Cobb, you cannot run the downpipe with their intake, and you will have to pro tune if you do that. Something about fueling being limited and running out of injector, whatever. Plenty of people pro tune. Cobb's map's extremely rich. I mean, under full boost, I run 11 AFRs. They're still probably 11.5 would probably be okay to run. But regardless, if it's true or not, some people say it is, some people say it's not. Regardless, Cobb's still trying to sell you the Cobb Stage 3 kit. So what's going to happen is, the stock intercooler's back on there. We're going to remove the box, remove the intercooler, downpipe. I think there's like 10 bolts or something on the shield for the downpipe, heat shield for the turbo. The two under there that connect to the the catback. There's like 2 or 3 other bolts under there, but I'll reconvene once I get the intake box out. Well, I'll leave the intake box in for now. When I take the intercooler off. Now, one thing I do want to talk about is Cobb did mention on their website, if you are planning on getting pro tuned, you can leave the intake box on with the downpipe and turbo back, but you need to run the vehicle in intelligent mode only, and I believe that limits the boost, and you're safe. I'm not I'm not a pro tuner. I will leave a like a screen cap of it if I can find it in the video. But I'll get started on this. So update, car's on jack stands. Be careful, I dropped my wrench down there and had to take the plastic cover off. So we're good there. Heat shield that goes in the back of the turbo. There is like a bolt over here. There is one directly in the back. There's 2 down here that you can't really see. Super big pain in the butt to get to those. And there's one here and one below it. And you just kind of have to persuade it. I took this loose to give myself a little bit more space, but didn't help too much. So, top of the motor's ready to go. Alright guys, so we got the downpipe off. Setting over there. You do have to take your O2 sensor out here, put it back in. There's a couple of shields on there you'll have to take off. Down towards the bottom. Well, you may not have to. I took it off and made it a little bit easier getting out. I don't have it snugged. I'm getting ready to get torque specs on these bolts. I believe Cobb actually provides them. There's the upper side of the downpipe. Additionally, Cobb did not include a turbo to downpipe gasket. I think I have the paper. Let me look. I don't know where it went. So I'll include either the part number or I'll put it up on the screen for any one of those gaskets from Speed. It's like 24 bucks on Amazon. I'm gonna get under here, under the car, show you something. So right over here, you can't see it because I don't really have a light. There's a bolt that holds the downpipe in. There's also one that mounts to the motor. That one right there, there's a little tab. You have to lift up on the downpipe and push the tab for it to come down. I spent like 15 minutes trying to get it out, but it was just that easy. Quick follow-up. The torque specs for the downpipe are 26 foot-pounds. So there's 5 up here. We'll get those torqued down. After that, I'm going to get the downpipe hooked to the catback, torque all that down, and then from there I'll torque the last bolt down. Should be done other than flashing the ECU. Alright, so here we are. Vehicle's back on the ground. Stock intake box is in. Stock intercooler's on. And that little sound too, which is really annoying, is there too. So all I've got left to do is flash it to the Stage 2 map and then take it for a drive. But it's storming now and I'm not going to take my car out in that. All right, so here we are. Got the Stage 2 version 4 91 octane standard wastegate file being loaded onto the ECU. We have 91 here. Unfortunately, I mean, we do have 93, but it's super hard to get, and there's nothing really local. So we'll let this upload. Oh, here goes nothing. So let's hope it starts, and let's hope there's no exhaust leaks. Sounds quiet. No air coming from back there. Looks like we're good. It's cold, but a little bit of turbo sound. So go out and give it a rip when it's not storming outside. Just continuation on. It's only been 20 seconds, but no check engine lights. Seatbelt lights on, obviously. Maps uploaded. Car's warming up. Don't see anything crazy on the access port. Yeah, doesn't seem to be really that much louder than what it was before. This is the Cobb, I believe it's pronounced GESi, G-E-S-I. Downpipe sounds good, I guess. I mean, I like it. And yeah, I mean, I recommend it so far. The install wasn't too terrible. I did take some time, really just kind of getting all those bolts off of the heat shield. Took a lot of time. And then, of course, getting your intake off, or not your intake, your intercooler off and putting it back on can be a little bit of a hassle. Mainly just getting it back on. Downpipe, there's like I said, there's the bolts underneath the car. It takes a little bit of time, but, I mean, altogether, it's right about 10 o'clock. I started about 6:30. I did take a couple of breaks in there. I was texting some people and just kind of taking my time not to screw anything up. So I'd say it probably takes, you can probably do it between 2.5 and 4 hours, just kind of depending on your skill level. If you're not really familiar with working on these cars, or you're not really familiar with turning wrenches, it'll take longer. Having a swivel extension is super helpful, especially when you're working on the bottom downpipe bolts. But other than that, that's really about the only thing that I really felt like was necessary. But overall, super happy with how it turned out. I'm gonna go tomorrow and take this thing for a rip and see how it does. I did go ahead and I did go ahead and add the low wastegate map just in case we do more than about 18 pounds. 18 pounds seems to be what's recommended. So we'll see what happens and go from there. I may do an update on this video, I may not. We'll just kind of see, kind of play it by ear. So if not, then I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment. If it's negative, just please kind of give me some feedback and some tips, and just give some constructive feedback, and really appreciate it. Thank you, guys, and have a good day. Alright, I was sitting here editing this video, guys, and I wanted to let you know that $735 is what I paid for the downpipe about 2 weeks ago. Roughly 2 weeks from today. And on Cobb's website, they're currently going for $950. So the price has gone up on these if you buy the Cobb ones. There's plenty of other brands that you can buy if you would like. I was going to go with the MA Performance intake and downpipe package. I believe it's around $1,100, but when you buy the package, you can also get it with their map, so you'll have their Stage 2 map, so you can run an intake and a downpipe and full exhaust. So just letting everyone know what's going on with that. If you have any questions, just leave a comment in the box below. Thanks, guys.